This is John Beath with Let's Talk Outdoors. I'm aboard the Safari Quest and I'm on an uncruise with Intersea Discoveries, and I'm going to show how one of the best chefs in the world can cook fish. He really is. I've been to a lot of places and I've been eating fish almost every night, and it's the only place I've ever been to that has perfectly cooked fish. So let me introduce to you one of the finest fish chefs in the world.
How you doing? I'm Mike Graziano, chef for Intersea Discoveries. I've been working for the company for 3 years, and what we're going to do today is pan-seared halibut with a little rosemary crust with some wild rice, cranberries, cashews, scallions, and pineapple black bean salsa.
And this halibut was caught fresh from a kayak. I caught a 60-pounder from a kayak while on this trip.
Yesterday caught. It's good to keep the fish. I prefer the fish to firm up in the fridge overnight, and we'll do that here for you now.
All right, let's take a look at the piece of fish. And how big a fillet do you typically like?
30-pound fillet, 30-pound halibut is preferred weight of a whole fish, but as far as portion size, 5 ounces is a good piece for each individual person.
Okay, a 5-ounce portion. All right, let's see what you do.
So got our pan nice and hot. It's going to start with a little canola oil.
You prefer canola oil versus
a vegetable
olive oil?
Olive will burn. And it's pretty
that's good to know.
It's pretty important to get the pan nice and hot, so it keeps the fish from sticking. Canola or vegetable oil has a higher smoke point, so it'll cook a lot easier on high heats. So just gonna season the fish, salt,
a little sea salt, a little pepper,
kosher salt, black pepper. Quick little dust in the rosemary flour.
I love rosemary and halibut.
And there we go. We'll let that stir for a second.
Typically, how long do you leave it on each side before you put it in the oven?
I'll probably do about 3 minutes right here on the stove, and then I'm going to put it in the oven on the same side at 350 degrees and about a minute or two in the oven, and then I'll flip it inside the oven and finish it in another minute or two. So a total of about 7 to 8 minutes for just a halibut like this.
Perfect. I can't wait to see the final product.
Hot enough, good chance it will stick. The flour also helps keeping that out.
Now what about the flour on this one side? You only do that on one side?
Just on one side, it's good. It gives it a nice color. It really works well with presentation. That's one reason. And the second reason would be to keep it from sticking in the pan. It helps for those two reasons there. I really like the presentation. Now I don't always dust the fish with flour, as you know. I rarely do, but I wanted to get some rosemary on the outside crust, so it's really good to mix some rosemary with the flour.
So you're creating a good flavor profile.
Yes, exactly. So it's golden. I'm going to put it in the oven here at 350 for about a minute. Then I'm going to flip it, and I'll have about 2 or 3 more minutes in the oven. And what I'll do while that's finishing is I'll start the rice. Now, of course, I already cooked off the brown rice, or the wild rice. I mixed cranberries and cashews and scallions with that. And what I'm going to do is bring back that with a little vegetable stock.
Discoveries cruises or uncruises, you'll experience 5-star meals without question.
So here's the halibut.
Oh, that looks wonderful.
Finish that in the oven, 2 minutes. Just about right. A little salt on the rice. Pepper. It's been about 8 minutes total. Nice medium to medium rare fish right here. I say that is perfect for a freshly caught fish. I'm going to go ahead and set that aside right over here. Here's my wild rice on the plate.
So do you put the fish on top of the wild rice then?
I will do that.
Nice to have good plate presentation.
Now I have a little pineapple black bean salsa here.
So what's in here?
We have red pepper, onion, cilantro, black beans, lime juice, a little salt, a little black pepper. It's got a little bit of the juice. It'll be nice for.
Oh, that looks good.
That's how we do it.
And there you have it.
Rosemary crusted halibut with wild rice and a black bean pineapple salsa.
All right, Mike, thanks a lot. If you want to experience great food like this, check out Inner Sea Discoveries. You can go to it from this website right here. For Let's Talk Outdoors and your weekly fish recipe, this is John B.
Thank you. I'm going to try that if you like.